This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by Louie Lynn over Zoom. Louie, first and foremost, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks, mate. Delighted to be with you as well.
Oh, mate, it's nice to hear that. Not many people are. Obviously, it's quite weak for yourself, but just talk to me about the past few months, first and foremost, Louie. How have you found kind of life in lockdown?
Yeah, lockdown has been tough because obviously no training, and when boxing's your life and you ain't got no gym or no structure, everything's sort of up in the air, isn't it? There's not much to do, but I'm still doing bits of training at home, but obviously it's not the same, is it?
I was going to say, what could you do during lockdown before obviously gyms were able to open back up?
Yeah. Well, I was running, shadow boxing with weights, working on head movement, and I got a little bag as well, so I was having to go on there and just staying chilled out, really, mate, and counting my blessings.
So talk to me about when you first got back into camp, then when you was first back in the gym. How did you find kind of those first few sessions? I did an interview with Denzel earlier, and Denzel mentioned that like when everyone got back into their gym, everyone was just kind of excess energy, kind of hitting the bags as much as they can. Was it the same for yourself?
Yeah, no, definitely the same. It's so good to be back and to see all the team and be back in proper training and that. Yeah, it was a proper good day, to be honest with you.
Obviously you're kind of one of the fortunate ones in a sense that you're on the second show back in the UK to be able to get back out so early. Just talk to me first and foremost, for Louis, about how the opportunity came about and for how long you've been speaking to your team about the fight with Monty.
Yeah, well, I've been on the phone to my manager Francis Warren, and yeah, thanks to God, I got this opportunity came up, and like I say, I was training through lockdown. I was praying that something will come through soon. You know what I mean? Because I believe better days was going to come, and just stayed on my training, and then luckily, obviously, the gym opened. I was back in the gym, and then yeah, just got told about the fight, so I was buzzing about that really.
Talk to me about Monty, Lou. What do you know about him?
He's Scottish. He's a featherweight. He's got two arms, two legs, uh, and yeah, I've been training hard, and I'm gonna show him what I'm about.
What are you expecting from him come Saturday night?
Good fight. I'm expecting a good fight, and he comes to fight, and he looks like a decent boxer, and he can he's strong, and that he comes forward, and that's what I like. And the better my opponents are, the better I fight, to be honest. So yeah, we'll see what he's like when we're on the night.
I know there is a lot of excitement building up around yourself. A young up and coming prospect who started your career in very good and strong fashion. How are
Yeah.
you feeling kind of heading into Saturday boxing's return? You'd expect a lot of people tuning in because the past few months everyone's been starved of boxing. Are you
Oh,
feeling any pressure at all from knowing there'll be a larger TV audience despite the fact you won't have anybody there physically to watch you?
yeah, no, definitely. It's going to be different, but there's always pressure, and yeah, I put a lot of pressure on myself because I want to perform and box the best that I can, and I'm so grateful to have this opportunity. So I've been training so hard, and I want to make sure I grab it with both hands, and God willing, I'm sure I will.
How do you feel boxing behind closed doors? How do you feel that's going to affect your performance?
I think I feel alright about it, to be honest with you, and hopefully, oh sorry, mate. Hopefully, it it should maybe work to my favour because I can hear the team and it's a bit more relaxed maybe. But we'll see how it goes. But once that bell goes, it doesn't really matter to me who's there or who's not there. I know what I've got to do, and that's it really. Yeah.
We obviously saw Brad Foster and James Beach Jr., which was a matter of just over a week ago now. Did you catch kind of that card? And if so, what did you make of the event?
Yeah, no, it was a good fight, and I thought, yeah, it looks proper exciting. I was quite buzzing and getting to see it, and like where you got all the David Hay commentating and Steve Bunce, it's a big deal, isn't it? So yeah, it just made me excited really.
What's your knowledge, Louis, of kind of how the rest of this week will play out for yourself? What have you been told about certain procedures and how different this week will be in comparison to a normal fight week?
Yeah, well, I think it's probably better because well, we had the COVID test today, and Frank Warren's been good to us. We've got a nice hotel room like right in Westfield, and just basically it's gonna be nice and chilled really. Just chill out in the hotel room, just watch my weight, relax, rest, and train tomorrow, and then that's it really until the fight.
That's one thing I did want to ask you about there. You know, you mentioned watching your weight. Usually, you know, fight week can be kind of not a stressful week, but kind of the last frustrating week for a fight. You can see fight night's just that, you know, it's in your eyesight. You can see it's only a few days away, but you're kind of still tailoring down to your limit, to your weight limit.
Yeah.
How do you feel it will be kind of making weight in these circumstances? Do you think there will be any kind of challenges you'll have to overcome because of any restrictions that are in place?
No, I feel blessed to be honest. The weight's not too much of a problem for me really. Obviously, I've just got to go easy like this week and don't take any liberties with what I eat. But yeah, as long as I eat sensibly and that, then it's fine, thank God. And yeah, just got to take it easy, mate.
It's obviously it's
Really.
hard for this moment in time to see how the rest of this year will play out for yourself and kind of for boxing because shows are returning more frequently and we wait and see when fans will return and what have you. But provided Saturday goes to plan and you're victorious, how do you see the remainder of this year playing out for yourself?
Yeah, I think it could go. It could go really well. Like you say, I'm 100% focused on this fight, and I've got to treat this fight like it's a title fight. And at the end of the day, it is. I've got this opportunity now. So if I perform well, I'm sure I could have a good rest of the year planned ahead. So just got to make sure I do the business and look good and entertain the fans really.
Louie, before I let you go, and I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. What would you like to say to everyone who does tune in to watch our interview and then who's going to tune in to watch your fight on Saturday?
I was going to say, yeah, just tune in. It's going to be a great night of boxing. Me and all the team at Peacock, Denzel, Bentley, and Chris Brook, have been training so hard and put all the rounds in at the gym, and we're going to make sure we put on a great show for you, and you're going to see some great boxing. And yeah, don't miss it.
Louie, it's been a pleasure to speak to you. I appreciate your time, especially during these kind of, well, I say difficult times where you also got the fact that you've only just checked into your home. Well, stay safe, mate. Best of luck for Saturday, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you for speaking
All
to Boxing Social.
right.